Hey, what's up guys? Matt here with Fix Anything Save Money. Today we're going to be showing you how to replace the carburetor on this Bolens BL110 trimmer, weed whacker, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to be walking you through this process step by step so you could get your machine back up and running. So some of the reasons you might need a new carburetor are if it's just flat out won't start, or it starts and stalls and won't restart. All of those are signs of a faulty carburetor. So you could either clean it or you could just go ahead and replace it. And what I like to do is replace it with one of these carburetor tune-up kits that a company called Hypa makes. And you can see here what you get. You get the carburetor, you get an air filter, you get a spark plug, you get some extra gaskets, and then you even get a new fuel filter and a new priming bulb. So I like buying these kits just because they give you a whole bunch of different stuff, and then you could go ahead and after you're replacing the carburetor, you could just tune up the machine, make sure it's running perfect. So I'm going to put a link on where you could pick up the tools, which all we really need for this are a flathead and a T25 driver. So I'll put links on where you can pick up the tools and the parts. This part kit all comes in one. It's a really, really great deal. So I'll put links on where you can pick up those in the description, and those are affiliate links. I do earn a commission. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it is a great way to show your support of the channel if this video helped you out. So we'll dive right into the video. The first thing we're gonna do to get this carburetor out and replaced is remove this airbox cover right here. So to do that, you could see a tab right here. We're just going to pretty much push in on that tab while we kind of lift back on this cover, just like that. And you could see these, sometimes this door will lift right off. You can see how it's held in there with these hinges. And then there, you just click it in, close it. And now you could see here, usually the air filter, this is missing the air filter, that goes around here. So we could go ahead and go into our kit, take out our air filter, and we could put that on right now. If you're cleaning the air filter and you're not going to replace it, I recommend just washing it with some Dawn, some sort of soap, let it air dry on a windowsill for 24 hours, and then just replace it like that. So there's the air filter. And I'm not going to show you how to replace the fuel filter or the spark plug. I might make a separate video on that. This is strictly just the carburetor replacement. Okay, so now that we have the cover off, it exposes the air box, and you can see these two bolts. These are T25, but they're almost like a slotted T25, so you could fit a flathead in there if you wanted to, but the T25 is the tool to use. So we're just going to remove these, rotating them counterclockwise. Okay. And then we could remove the bolts. And then we could take the cover off. Sometimes this cover is stuck to the carburetor. You can see here there's a gasket that's pretty much just kind of melted on there. But Hypa provides you new gaskets, so we don't need to worry about peeling this off. Okay, so there's what that looks like. We can set that off to the side. And now the only two things we have to do next are remove the throttle cable from the linkage. And to do that, you could just pick this up and then just kind of rotate that up. You can see how this is. It's an L shape, and so that when we go to reinstall it, we're just going to kind of point it down, put it into that hole, just like that. Okay, and now the only thing that's holding this on now is our fuel lines. And I want to take note of the way these fuel lines come off, because I want to put them back on the same way. So you can see here, we have this fuel line in the back going to the front, and this line going to the back. So we're going to take them off and put them back on the same way. And I like to just pry them off with a flathead. This is usually the This could be the hardest part. Okay. Now, if you have a full fuel tank, I recommend just emptying out the fuel tank before you do all this, and then just pressing your priming bulb a couple times to empty out your carburetor before you remove all these fuel lines, or you could leak some fuel all over the place. But we already had an empty fuel tank. Okay, so there's our old carburetor. And now we've got our new carburetor, which is going to go on just like this. Okay, so the same thing, we could hook our fuel lines back up. And you just want to press those up so that they're seated firmly up against the carburetor. Okay. And now we could hook our throttle cable back up. Just kind of rotate that up, just like that. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and get our gasket from our Hypa kit. And what we can do, the easiest way to do this is to take your airbox cover, and I'm actually going to put the bolts through right now. And then I'm also going to put them through the gasket, just like that. And then we could put them right through the carburetor. And you can see our throttle cable just came off, so we'll put that back on like that. Okay, and then we're just going to feed these two bolts into these two bolt holes right here. Just like that. And then we'll go ahead and take our T25, tighten these down. I like to tighten them down evenly, not, one at a time. Okay, so we have our throttle cable hooked back up. I always recommend just kind of pulling your trigger and just making sure that moves the linkage. Nothing's hanging up. We have our fuel lines hooked back up. You can see there. And now we're going to go ahead and put our air box back on. Just like that. Close it. Lock it into place. Okay. And then to start it, you would put it over to 1, put some fuel in it. And I'm also going to put a link on where you can pick up fuel for this. This takes a 40-to-1 fuel mix. So I will put a link on where you could pick up that, and also where you can pick up everything else you see here. And like I said, those are affiliate links. I do earn a commission on any qualifying purchases. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it's just a great way of showing your support for the channel. So what you would do to start it, put it over to 1, prime your carburetor about 10 times, 10, 15 times, pull your cord until you hear it want to start, put it over to 2, pull it again, and it should start after a couple pulls. Let it warm up for a few minutes, and then just put it over to 3. 3 is your running, that's your running setting, or that's your operating setting, I should say. So that pretty much goes over everything on this Bolens BL110 carburetor replacement video. If you guys have any questions at all, be sure to reach out in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Otherwise, if this video helped you out, be sure to give it a like, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and check out all my other tool and DIY videos. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.